Hi students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. All the information I give in this are based on the O-level examination. Today let's see some information about talaq. The religion Islam expects the married couple to love and understand each other and discuss openly on their likes and dislikes so that they can adjust their life accordingly. Islam instructs to refrain from coming to the point of divorce, so it is so hateful. Prophet ﷺ said, among lawful things, divorce is the most hated by Allah, reported by Abu Dawud. Now let's see what are the instances we can give talaq, which occasion talaq will be valid. The first, both husband and wife should make efforts to settle the problem initially on their own. Secondly, if it fails, one representative from each party should be mediated to solve the issues. When these efforts do not bring the desired results, they can reach for a separation in a beautiful manner. Now let's see what are the categories of talaq. The first category is talaq, which is wajib. When the mediators who mediate efforts to bring reconciliation between the parties recommend that the couple would not live together, the purpose of marriage will not be fulfilled through their life and it is better that they separate. It will be the talaq that is wajib. What is talaq as sunnah? When the wife is completely disobedient to her husband, or the husband has developed extreme dislike towards the wife, this occasion the talaq becomes sunnah. Which occasion that talaq becomes haram? If a person says talaq when he is closer to die, in the intention that the wife should not get anything from his inheritance, or if he gives priority to one's wife over the other. Now let's see what are the types of divorce. The first type is talaq, we call it. When the husband releases his wife from the wedlock, it is called as talaq. Second is khulu. It refers to wife gaining the talaq from her husband on her request. Out of types of talaq, the third is fasakh. It means the marriage is null and void when a condition of the nikah is found not fulfilled, the nikah lost its validity. For example, after the marriage, it is found that the couple are mahrams. And the fourth type is li'an, we call it. It refers to the husband separating from the wife after slandering his wife for fornication. The fifth type is if the husband compares physically his wife to that of his mother. That is called talaq lihar. And the last is ila. It refers to the husband promises, by Allah, I will never have connection with you. If the husband makes such a promise, he will be given 4 months period to reunite. Failing to do so it will come to the talaq. Now let's see what are the proper talaq and improper talaq. Under the category of proper talaq we call it talaq sunni. If the talaq to be accepted as proper talaq, it must meet the following conditions. Out of the conditions, the first one, it must be pronounced when she is in the state of pure. Second is pronouncing the second talaq in the next tahur period. Third is pronouncing the third talaq in the following tahur period. So these we call it proper talaq. So under the category of improper talaq, we call it talaq al-bid'i. So these are the conditions for the talaq bid'i. The first one, pronouncing all 3 talaqs together in one instance. Second is pronouncing talaq when the wife is impure. These are the conditions for the improper talaq. Now let's see what are the other revocable talaq and irrevocable talaq. Under the category of irrevocable talaq, first of all I would like to discuss the irrevocable talaq. Under the topic irrevocable talaq, there are two types. One is Bainunatul Sughra. Bainunatul Sughra, it refers under the proper talaq if the period of idda expires while the third talaq is not pronounced, the couple can reunite with a new nikah contract. So what is Bainatul Kubra? When all three talaqs are pronounced, the separation becomes final and clear. If the couple consider of reuniting, they cannot reunite at this point. However, if someone else marries her, then divorces her, and when she completed her iddah, she can marry the previous husband through a fresh nikah. This is, we call it Bainonatul Kubra. Now let's see what is revocable talaq. Revocable talaq refers to the talaq which can be cancelled. The couple can reunite between the first talaq before the period of iddah is completed. So this is, we call it revocable talaq. I hope you would have collected enough information out of this lesson.